Taurus, hi. So this is going to be a reading for September 11th through the 17th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Taurus. What's going on for you? All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Two of Swords. You're kind of confused about something, really stuck in your head about a situation. I don't know exactly what is going on here. I do see some back and forths, so okay. In the recent past, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. So it's one of those things where you say something, you open up the conversation, or you open something up, and then you're like, did I do that right? Did I, like, was that good timing? Was that, should I have said that? Should I not have said that? What was the deal here? So there's a little bit of doubt, there's a little bit of questioning right after a possible conversation here. But then I see you feeling good about it, ultimately being like, fuck it. So, I don't know, in the current situation, the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. Somebody's kind of losing interest here in partnering up with someone. Now, I don't know if that's you losing interest in some sort of partnership you have tied up to you, or the other side of the fence losing interest in a partnership with you. I have no idea which is which, but there's definitely a change there, a sense of, I don't care much for this anymore, In the immediate future, the Judgment card, the Six of Swords, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's kind of coming in with an energy of, you go this way, I go this way, we'll be good, we'll be fine, we'll just take separate ways and we'll be fine. Kind of an idea of, kind of a conclusion to what's going on here. But anyways, let's clarify. Let's do the Two of Swords. For the Two of Swords, you get the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Hangman. Yeah, it's something is dropping down in interest here. Something is dropping down in putting an effort in a situation. It's like to the point of just taking a break and reassessing. Okay, let's see where we're at with this. Let's see where we're going. So there's definitely a sense of trying to figure things out when it comes to a particular situation tied up to you. The energy just keeps on dropping and dropping and dropping. The energy that's being put into it, the effort that's being put into it, it just drops to the point of pause. Let's break. Let's take a minute, to think about things, because this is what the hell is going on. I feel like you haven't figured out yet what the deal is, because you are showing up still confused, still kind of stuck in your head about it, but you're trying to figure it out. Let me do the Eight of Wands in the recent past, the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Three of Swords. Someone approached you here. I mean, they do bring in good intentions, but they also bring in a lot of bullshit, a lot of baggage with them. They got a lot of shit they're bringing in. And I feel like they're trying to not pour that into whatever it is that, they open up to you for here. But I feel like it's so much that it just kind of flows out. It's like, take it all. Okay, let's do the Two of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Strength card. Well, you had your own little baggage there too when it came to kind of responding to that. You're definitely showing up from, look, I have my heart open. I want to come from the best places possible when it comes to this, and I'm going to try to. That's why there's confusion on your side. When this situation comes through, you're like, ooh, I don't know. Like, okay, well, okay, let's see. But you're kind of looking a little, I'm kind of scared to open up to this also, you know? So you're definitely showing up as like putting in a lot of effort to open up to this. I don't know if eventually you did or not. It feels like halfway from the get-go, though, this situation. It feels like they're coming in with great intentions, but they're bringing in a lot of crap. You're coming in with, as a response, with, all right, let's do it, but halfway because you're scared not to get hurt at the same time. So, I don't know. Let's do the Six of Wands. The Two of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Lovers. I mean, the situation looks good on the surface, but it's not great. You know, when it comes down to it and when you're really honest about it, it doesn't feel great under the surface there, you know, in the honesty part. Doesn't feel great, doesn't look great. And then you're showing me a sense of comparison to something else that's tied up to you, or someone else. But like this lover's energy comes through at the peak of this, almost like a sense of comparison. Like you don't even begin to compare it to that kind of a thing. That's how it shows up, even though there is no comparison, because it feels like comparing apples to oranges, you know, like that shouldn't even be there, but it's there. What the hell is going on here? You're taking me on a roller coaster ride, aren't you? All right, let's do the Wheel of Fortune in the current situation. Woo! The Magician, the Ten of Cups, the Hierophant. Now that's a powerful Taurus right there, because you're manifesting happiness. It's like you came back from this, and I'm going to be honest, shit show looking place into a place of, I know my shit, I know my worth, I know what I want. And you're showing me happiness, and you're trying to manifest that. So it's like, you know, 180 right there. I don't know what the hell happened. But let's see. Let's see the Eight of Cups. The Three of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're, as I saw from the get-go, the energies are dropping more and more and more. In terms of, again, the energy you're put into something that I feel like it's this past situation here, where you're looking less and less interested by the day to invest in this. You know, I'm kind of thinking that this situation is still present somehow, where it's not like, oh, okay, I'm not putting in energy, so go away from my life, we're good. Stay away. I don't get it like that. I just feel like it's happening energetically, but physically, I'm not sure if there's any kind of movement in that direction. Not yet, at least. For the Three of Pentacles, you get the Hermit, the Eight of Swords, the Ace of Swords. I feel like there is intention to do something about it, but because there's so much confusion on what to do about it, I don't know. I don't know if anybody's doing anything about it. The intention is definitely there. Okay, this has got to be addressed. But, I don't know. Too much of that Eight of Swords energy in there. Let's do the Judgment card in the immediate future. The Seven of Swords, the Death card, the Page of Cups. Okay, so yeah. It looks like things are heading in that direction more and more. To the point of, let me address this from a very loving space, from a very respectful space. But I have to address this. You know, I have to cut this off. You know, so that's where I see you coming from and trying to cut this off from. I don't get it as love, in all honesty. I get it more like maybe someone you're working with, maybe even a friendship. Could be. I don't know. Let's do the Six of Swords. You get the Four of Cups, the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles. yeah, I mean, it's a little upsetting. It's not going to be easy necessarily. You know, it's a hard thing to do, to decide, okay, this energy gets cut off from my life and I'm done. You know, from a very loving space, I still have love for the situation, but I can't interact with it from very close proximity. You know, it's like, no. So it's very upsetting. But I get the sense that you have to put yourself first here with the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. You're giving me a sense of, I have to put myself first, though. And if this means that I have to do what's best for me, this is what's best for me at this time, then I'm going to do it. You know, I feel like it's going to take some time, this process, though. It's not, you know, it's not going to happen overnight necessarily. First, I see the energies kind of rounding up in that direction, and then I see it taking shape in the physical slowly but surely. Let's do the Knight of Cups. In the immediate future, the Star, the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands. I mean, you're showing me here, once you release this, you're free to pursue something that feels really passionate, really good, someone, I'm not sure who or what this is. But you're showing me a match in energies and you're heading in that direction, you know? So it doesn't have to be, okay, I have this target, which is a place or a person. It can just be, I'm going to pursue what makes me feel good, you know? And it feels like you started with this. If this makes you feel good, the cutting off of this, then that's your beginning to this kind of piled up goal that you're creating for yourself, to start pursuing things that are meaningful to you, that are passionate for you, that are, you know, that means something to you. So, nice. That's what I got for you. Let's see what the universe has. The King of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Moon. You're very randomly throwing something at me, where if this was a conversation between you and me, you would tell me all about the situation that you're dealing with, and then all of a sudden, so let's say, okay, let's say you're dealing with a friend, and okay, things are not, or not with a friend, with someone you work with, and things are not working out anymore, and you're like, okay, well, I gotta go my way, they gotta go theirs. And you tell me all about that, and you tell me the conclusions you're reaching, and all of everything. And somewhere in the middle of that story, you introduce, oh, but I have this very strong connection with someone from who knows when, and that has nothing to do with, again, oranges and apples here, you know? And then you continue with your story. One has nothing to do with the other. And then towards the end of the story, you introduce again, oh, that connection, and then you come back to the story. So you kind of do these inserts at times. And I'm like, why the hell are you doing that? Because we're not talking about that, you know? And I'm not sure that could appear here as to why you're doing that, because it could be that you're learning a lot through that connection, that even though it may not even be here, somehow it teaches you a lot along the way through your experiences, or you learned from that some lessons that you're applying to whatever experiences you're going through. That could be my only explanation as to why the hell you're throwing those oranges at me, because I'm like, we're talking about apples here, you know? So you're kind of giving me that sense again. As this story kind of wraps up, you want to talk about oranges again. But you don't really want to talk about them because that's something that you're keeping internally. But you want to bring out in the physical. The oranges need to be physical for some reason, but you're still keeping them, you know, like they're your oranges. You're not going to share them, not yet. So it's kind of weird in the context of me talking to you and you sharing this situation and then all of a sudden bringing up oranges. But from that perspective, it makes sense if this connection taught you or is teaching you all sorts of healing tactics or methods, and then you're applying them to your human experiences, then yeah, it makes sense. You know, then we can mix the oranges with apples and it'll be a great mix. Who the hell knows? But yeah, that's that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.